right and start recording.
Okay.
Okay, so um, we have to make let's go the global argument.
Yes.
Okay,
We have to discuss about it.
my global arguments are uh, sorry. Um, sorry. So in the first one, you put it that all font types are uniform. Font size should be bigger.
Yes, I think it should be bigger.
I also saw they were very small. The font size. I think
Yes.
it says font. I put it that it was okay. Uh, sorry. Let me read what I put. Visual. It's not understandable for me. I think that its size and font it's okay, and the users understand what is a product description, comment, etc. The problem I see is in the product description. The font size is too small. That forces me to do zoom on the page. So we can put the same there, shouldn't we? Uh, do we put that we agree that they're the same or?
Um, I don't know.
Uh, we have that in common in what we said, that the font size is
Um,
small. So,
it should be bigger and
mm,
to let the old people can see it clearly.
okay. Font size should be bigger and it should be better for, it should be bigger for the people
Yes.
to to see. Okay. In the second one, you put it most of the words are blue, and some words are
Mm-hmm.
black and red. Um, I wrote that their color palette is minimalistic. They're, they don't have other color than blue in their categorizations. They don't. So in um, and that blue to Mexicans is not bad, so it's okay. I think the color palette.
I love the color. I love the blue color. So there's also other colors like black and red. So it's, I think it's okay.
Okay, so let's put what you say about their color palette is not that complex, not that complex, and it doesn't like, no, what should we say? It it doesn't confuses the it doesn't confuse the user, something like that.
Mm, yes.
Okay, the color palette is simple and not why it doesn't. Mm, okay. Do you see my screen? or you don't see it? I think you don't see it. You don't see my screen, right? Just my face, I think.
Oh, what?
You don't see my computer screen?
Oh, I use my phone
Ah,
to.
phone. Ah, that's right.
Yes.
So, sorry, you can. I think you can't see my screen, but I will tell you what I'm writing.
Oh, yes. You can send me later.
Uh, so I put it that the color palette is simple and not complex. So this is why it doesn't confuse the user.
Mm,
What do you think about that?
uh,
Sorry, it's okay.
yes. Um, what's your opinion?
Um, I think that it's okay the way it, the way I wrote it. I don't know that the color palette is simple and it's not that complex. It's not that difficult to use.
Yes. The page seems very clean, so I love it. And yeah,
Okay.
something like this.
Then mm, in the third one, you put it there should be more photographs that describes more the detail in the image section. I put it. I wrote that images are neat and clean. I put 3 out of 4. That is good because not all the pictures are detailed. So let's write that it lacks of detail in the pictures and it needs more functionalities for the users. What do you think about it?
Wait a minute. Let me have a look. Okay.
It lacks of details in the pictures and it needs more functionalities for users.
Yes,
It's okay?
it's okay, I think. And
What else should I add?
I think it's
Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. So the next one, you wrote that the symbol of a basket represented goods that have been brought. There are no many symbolics. I wrote that symbols are okay. The rating of the stars that tells how is the product is too small, and the vegetarian signs that are too small. So if a vegetarian person comes to the page and I don't know selects a product, they couldn't tell that it's vegetarian because of the size unless they look and expand the logo. So let's say uh, there are not many symbols.
yes. I think there's not many symbolics. And
Symbols and what else? And they have to make contrast with the page. I don't know. What do you think?
with page.
There are not many symbols and they have to make contrast with the page.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next one. The animation part. I put that. You put it that there is not any animation. It could be better if adding some more animations when the purchase browsing is good. Okay. Uh, I wrote that when I search for animations, I just noticed it that when the page loads, it's loading. There's like an icon of loading screen. That's an animation, um, and when you switch between categories, say like chocolate and milk for anything like that, there's a short animation between categories. So let's say that there are not many animations.
Yes, I think there should be more animations and to how to say attract many people's
There are
notice.
to the people. Okay, people. Okay. There are not many animations that are attracted to people. Okay. Next one. The density. Okay, density, page density, and how it is. I think the density is okay. They're using all the space on their page, and it's suitable. It's good for the spaces they take between each product, and it doesn't confuse me when I see it because of the color that is neat and white. You wrote that there. I like the density on the web pages very much. I think it's very clean when I see the web at first. So let's say that there is a lot of space
Yes.
between there's a lot of space between products and it's not confusing.
Yes.
Using for the user. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Local language.
Local language. It should be translated into Chinese, otherwise most Chinese people do not understand. Um,
Yes.
mm, I put it there that uh, I wrote that when I search it for something like I don't know pasta, it it shows the brand name of the pasta and not what type of pasta is. So it's confusing for me that. Uh, so translation, I agree. They should put it under for any people, not just Chinese, even a I don't know Russian or someone. So let's say the page needs to be translated
To other countries' language.
to
If
be translated to other countries.
uh,
Countries. The page needs to be translated into other countries' language. Mm, and it should be easy to understand.
yes.
Okay, okay, let's go to this moves. Okay, so you can see my screen, or you
Sorry,
can.
what?
Can you see my computer screen?
I can't see your computer.
Ah, I thought you were seeing it because I I wrote like countries like a lot of times because
Oh,
I confused it there. Oh, okay. So next one.
next one.
Semantics?
Semantics. Here.
Okay. Actually, the semantics isn't. Yes, it's semantics. I put it under simple English, and it's easy to understand in some cases. And they usually put in description simple sentences that are not long and can be confusing. As an example, Cadbury drinking chocolate has warming, comforting, and uplifting effect any time of the day. I didn't understand that translation, so I put it like half a point. And where's yours? English. Here. Text Text carry the right meaning and the sentence structure is appropriate. Let's say that it's easy to understand and they keep a right structure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to another one. The other one is grammar and syntax. They ask us if it's grammatically correct what is written. I I wrote that it is totally correct, and the structure is easy to understand.
Yes.
It doesn't
Yes.
mix different structure, not knowing English language. And
Yes. I think so.
let's put. Uh, I don't know if I copy the. I don't know if to copy what I wrote on the last one. I put it's easy to under the to understand. It's easy to understand, and
Yes.
it's not difficult for someone that is not fluent. Mm, Fluent, and it's not difficult for someone to read that is not fluent. Okay. In this part, is the content in all relevant local languages? Where is it? Is the content in all... I put it yes, only yes. um, while most countries is it on local language that everybody understands. It kind of looks like the ones we already wrote, so just going to rewrite it, if that's okay.
Yes.
Okay. It's easy to understand from every cultural context. Okay, let's go to another one, and it's tone. Does the content address the target audience in the right, appropriate manner? I wrote that I thought that when I don't know I wanted to buy something, since it was on euros, uh, it was just for Europe, and their English is understandable for someone who
Yes.
doesn't speak it that much. What speak that much? You wrote it that there should be more measurement. Oh no, here is not. Here isn't that you. You wrote yes. So let's write. Mm, to be there, there should be other currencies. or there should be other types of payment, such,
Um,
such as the yuan, the pesos, I don't know, yen. What'd you say about that?
um,
Instead of paying on euros, there should be like allow me the page that allows me to pay with yuans. So
I think the tone is formal to this to everyone and is appropriate to
it's appropriate, okay,
yes.
for everyone, okay, and there should be more consideration on
Yes.
different countries. Okay. From where is this next one? Local relevancy of content. Hmm. Where's local relevancy of contents? Ah, I saw it. Okay, local relevancy of contents. Well, for me, as a Mexican, when I searched for tortillas or I don't know for salsas, there's not so much variety. There's not so much products, so I think it's not a good web page for a Mexican. What
Yes.
what do you think about that?
Um, in China, most people like red, so I think there should be more red color in the pages. That would be more easily to accept by Chinese people.
There should be more products like rice and
Yes.
like rice and other Chinese foods such as tortillas and salsas to have a greater public.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. Um, I think this one is of the yes, this one is of the measurements. I wrote that it is important to use currency according to the country. Wages on the page such as kilograms or grams, so it's not a problem for international meanings. Because even here in Mexico, we use that measurements like grams and kilograms in physics. And I think that even Chinese or I don't know, Japanese, Swedish persons will understand what is grams and kilograms. What do you think about this one?
In China, we use
How is it called?
meters or kilometers, and in the America or English, they use miles. Or they always use miles mostly.
And
I think it's
fits.
the difference.
Oh, okay. So let's write. Where is it? Okay. Let's write that in China it differs the measurements according to the ones that are on the web page. What do you think about this one? In China, it's different measurements according to the ones that are on the page.
Don't know how to say it in English. Is management is different from the international.
This is
In
that's in China it differs international measurements according to the.
yes,
Okay, I wrote it. Let's see the next one. MISC. Yes, MISC. Main features. Okay, let's see. What is that they are asking us? Are the main features and the purpose of the site presented well? I put the page seems according to your product name like a reseller's page. Like the product name they have is like 500 grams and the brand. So I think there's someone reselling the product even though it is not someone reselling it. And uh, the product names actually when I search it for a product name, it has some discount on their name,
oh
and
yes,
the discounts are repetitive. So they don't show me their purpose at all. What do you think about this one? Yes.
I think main features is the pages are very clean and I see it's very comfortable and I can find what I need from the pages easily.
I can find
I
what I need. I need. Main features in the pages are very confused, confundable, and I can find what I need on the page.
yes,
Okay, let's go to the next one. Mm, is it appropriate for the scenarios and role models? I put it just as I mentioned it, that for Mexican perspective, tortillas and all of that stuff are not easily found on that page. It kind of looks like the one we just wrote of the rice and Chinese food that cannot be easily found.
yes,
So let's put from our perspective, it is not easy to find variety of the product of products. Okay, is it okay that one? from our perspective, it is not easy to find by already different products.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to our name ordering appropriate. I wrote that the name ordering is not alphabetic when I saw the categories. When I search for a product, it's ordered from the highest to the lowest price. So
Yes. I can't find a contact name ordering too. I didn't find it.
okay, let's write here. I couldn't find
So
contacts, so there was no way to there was no way to contact.
yes.
Here I should put. Let me see what. Name ordering are appropriate. Let's put the ordering. It's appropriate, but it lacks of alphabetical order. Okay, let's go there. We almost finished.
Yes.
uh, oh, um, cultural sensitivity. I wrote that it's appropriate because they don't use slogans, and
Yes.
they don't have people on their products that
Yes.
will make, not, I don't know, something offensive. So
Mm.
there is not offensive terms or images on the website. Let's see the other one. The utility of the page. I wrote that the page is not useful when they have few options to interact with. The products they offer on one page, they don't have a lot of pages. I don't know if I searched like cheese, it will only come a page, but it doesn't have more options. And
Mm-hmm.
the titles are a lot of very repetitive, like cheese, I don't know, white cheese, blue cheese. So, what did you think on that one?
I don't think it's much useful too. There's not many goods I can buy from it.
Mm,
It's just um,
there,
there are not many
there's not many.
goods.
Uh, there's no many options.
Yes.
There's no many options to interact with. Mm, and there's no many options to interact with.
Yes.
Okay, I say like that is okay. What do you think? There's no many options to interact with.
Mm,
So the utility is not that good because of that. Because utility is interaction, I think.
yes.
Okay, let's see the other one. How would you rate the usability of this site? It's actually kind of asking the same question. I put that I know, I don't think that anyone I know will buy here since it's euros design. I don't know if I can put it. Euros. The sign, currency from Europe. Ah, yes. Sorry, it was a
Don't
guard.
worry.
So in
Mm,
the euros, so a lot of people I know are not from Europe, so they will not buy their products. And I didn't saw anything of entering a location. So when I go to, I don't know, buying something, it doesn't ask me that are you from Mexico? So it knows that our currency is pesos. And it should be good if it showed more things if you enter your location. I think that. What do you think about that one?
mm, I I don't like to set. I would rather go shopping to the supermarket than to buy things at the site.
Yeah, there's more there's more products on the market. We would rather to buy on the market because there is more products
Yes.
we could find there. Okay, let's see the other one. Would you visit the site again?
No,
I
I won't.
no, not much. I don't have full access of the page unless I do an account. Whenever I try to buy, the store limits to food, and there's no like clothes. There are products that are not out yet because I searched. I don't know what was jam, I think, and it was not out on the market. And there are a lot of products with bad reviews. So we will not not revisit the page.
Yes.
Uh, I actually think one of our teachers did that page. I don't know why, but uh, since what's this one? Would you recommend the site to a friend? I wrote no, since my friends are
No.
Mexican. They wouldn't find nothing. And instead,
Yes.
I would recommend that go to a super center. There's more variety and more products there. So we both agree. We both disagree to recommend this page. We both disagree to recommend this page because of the products they offer. Oh, so we are done basically.
Yes. Finally.
Thank you.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
so I don't know. At what time did you end your break time?
I didn't have lunch yet, so I'm going to have my lunch.
So, well, eat well. Okay. Well,
Nice
thank
to
you.
see you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Goodbye.
Mm. Bye.
Bye. Desactiva.